Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hustlers and dreamers, broken hearts and big believers, welcome to today's motivational masterclass titled No Retreat, No Surrender. Let me start with this. If life has ever slapped you so hard you started talking to yourself in 3 different languages, one for confusion, one for survival, and one just to scream into the void, you are not alone. If you've ever stared at your bank account like it personally betrayed you, like it should come with a breakup playlist and an apology letter, trust me, you're in good company. If you've ever cried in the shower because it felt like the only place where your tears could go unnoticed, where the water could wash away not just the dirt, but also the disappointment, you are not broken. You are human. But let me tell you something critical, something that has carried warriors through battlefields and champions through their darkest hours. Giving up is not an option. Retreat is not on the table. Surrender is off the menu. You didn't endure the sleepless nights, the unanswered prayers, the closed doors, and the heartaches just to roll over now. You didn't fight your way through storms just to sit down in the drizzle. You didn't drag yourself this far to now ask for permission to keep going. No, you were made for more. You were built with resilience in your DNA and perseverance in your bones. You might be crawling today, barely moving, but every inch forward counts. Every breath you take in defiance of quitting is a battle won. Your future self, the stronger, wiser, unbreakable version of you, is waiting at the finish line. And they're not whispering. They're yelling, "Don't you dare quit!" So get up, wipe your tears, straighten your back. No retreat, no surrender, not today, not ever. Whoever told you that success is a straight line lied to you. Bold-faced, clean-cut, sugar-coated lie. Success isn't some neat upward arrow on a PowerPoint slide. No, it's more like a toddler's drawing after chugging a double espresso. It's chaotic, unpredictable, often upside down and drawn with crayons on the living room wall. Let me break this down for you. You wake up one morning feeling like a superhero. You look at yourself in the mirror and say, "This is my year. I'm gonna crush it." You buy a brand new planner one with motivational quotes and colorful tabs. You join a gym. You start a business. You open a YouTube channel. You write your goals in capital letters with a red marker for emphasis. Then what happens? Life, that's what. 1 week later, your planner is under your bed collecting dust. You're eating cereal with a fork because all the spoons are in the sink. Your gym card is being used as a bookmark, and your big dreams, they're currently being used as coasters for your coffee mug while you binge watch shows you've already seen 5 times. That's not failure, that's real life. You see, the journey to success is filled with potholes, plot twists, and detours. But that doesn't mean you throw in the towel. It means you laugh at the mess, clean your spoons, and get back to the grind. Because the truth is, nobody's path is smooth. Not the rich, not the famous, not even the people who act like they've got it all figured out on Instagram. The difference between those who make it and those who don't? One simple decision: no retreat, no surrender. You wobble, you fall, but you don't stop. Not now, not ever. Let me tell you a little secret. Successful people don't always look smart. In fact, in the beginning, they often look a little bit crazy. You see a man talking to himself while selling socks on the street corner? That might be the next millionaire. You see a woman in her kitchen recording motivational videos with a cracked phone and a noisy fan in the background? That might be your future inspiration. Persistence doesn't always look pretty, but it works. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Do you think his friends were cheering him on the 843rd time he blew something up in the lab? No! They probably said, "Tom, maybe you're not cut out for this. Try goat farming." But he didn't retreat. He didn't surrender. And now you can read this speech at midnight with the lights on because somebody refused to quit. Let me tell you something to make you feel better. Every successful person has an embarrassing failure story. If you don't have one yet, don't worry, it's coming. That's your initiation into greatness. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. The man who became the GOAT once sat on the bench crying. Imagine that. Oprah Winfrey was told she was unfit for TV. The woman who became a media mogul was once fired because someone thought she wasn't good enough to read the news. And me? I once tried to sell digital products with no Wi-Fi. I was out here marketing like, "Please wait while I connect to success." What do all these stories have in common? They were moments of defeat that could have led to surrender. But the people involved said, "Not today, life, you can hit me, but you won't finish me." Let's stop acting like pain is just a minor inconvenience. It's not. Pain hurts. Let's say it out loud, it hurts. Sometimes life doesn't just knock you down, it throws you down, drops an elbow on your chest like a wrestler, steals your wallet, eats your snacks, and walks away whistling like nothing happened. And you're just there on the floor wondering, what did I ever do to deserve this? But here's the twist nobody prints in the textbooks or tells you at motivational seminars. Pain is not your punishment. It's your preparation. It's not here to destroy you. It's here to develop you. Look at the gym, for example. You don't get stronger by lifting feathers. You grow by pushing through the burn, the sweat, the resistance. That's what transforms flab into strength, and the same goes for life. The heartbreak that made you question your worth, it was actually revealing how deeply you could love. The business that failed, it was teaching you what not to do next time. The betrayal that left you shattered, it was exposing who didn't belong in your next level. Every tear, every sleepless night, every silent scream into your pillow, it's all part of your training. Life is building endurance in you, toughness, grit, and when you feel like giving up, when you're on the floor staring at the ceiling, wondering if it's all worth it, remember this. Gold is refined in fire, not in comfort. You're not being rejected. You're being reshaped. You're not being broken. You're being built. And in the middle of that pain, you've got to make a bold decision. No retreat, no surrender, because one day you'll look back and realize the pain was the turning point. Let's talk real for a second. Everyone you admire almost gave up. Every entrepreneur, artist, speaker, creator, leader, they all had a moment where they stared at the ceiling and said, what am I even doing? I call this the almost gave up moment. It's the valley between the mountain of effort and the mountain of results. And guess what? That's where most people quit. They don't quit because they're weak. They quit because they don't realize how close they are. Some of you are 3 phone calls away, 2 weeks away, 1 collaboration away, half a chapter away, 1 viral video away, 1 yes away from the breakthrough of your life. So don't stop now. If you retreat now, you'll never know what could have been. If you surrender now, your future self will haunt you like a ghost whispering, you were almost there. Now let's talk about something people forget in the grind, laughter. If you're going through a hard time, let me prescribe something that has no side effects and doesn't require a prescription. Laughter. Laugh at your mess. Laugh at your struggle. Laugh at your mistakes. You tried to build a website and crashed your laptop? Laugh. You launched a course and your only student was your mom? Laugh. You made a motivational video and someone commented, this is trash? Laugh harder. Why? Because if you can laugh, you're still in control. If you can laugh, you're not broken. If you can laugh, you've already won. Don't let the enemy steal your joy. Your joy is your strength. Even in the battle, find your giggle. Because the truth is, this journey is crazy. You might as well enjoy the madness. Sometimes we feel invisible, like we're fighting for a dream no one else believes in. But let me tell you something. Somebody is watching you right now for inspiration. There's a child watching how you fight through. There's a friend drawing strength from your resilience. There's a future version of you saying, hold on just a little longer. You may not have the audience yet, but every battle you win in private will be the testimony you share in public. So walk with your head high, fight with dignity, struggle with honor, because people are watching not to see you fail, but to see how far you'll go. You are someone's role model, even if they've never told you. Let me share a golden truth. The difference between winners and losers is not talent, it's not money, it's not connections. It's one thing, the ability to take one more step, one more call, one more try, one more pitch, one more prayer, one more day of faith when everything looks dark. If you can take one more step every day, eventually you will arrive. You might not see the finish line, but if you take one more step, you're closer than you were yesterday. Don't count how many steps you've taken, just keep stepping. No retreat, no surrender. Every setback is a setup for something bigger. You thought it was the end, it was only the introduction. That breakup, set up for self-love. That job loss, set up for your business. That rejection, set up for redirection. That betrayal, set up for boundaries and boldness. Life doesn't take away to punish you, it takes away to prepare you. And while you're in that valley wondering, why me? Heaven is already writing your comeback story. You're not buried, you're planted. You're not finished, you're forming. You're not defeated, you're developing. Say it with me now. No retreat, no surrender. Your dreams are waiting on the other side of boldness. And boldness doesn't mean you don't feel fear, it means you act anyway. You think brave people don't feel like quitting? They do. The only difference is they don't obey that feeling. So today I challenge you to do something bold. Apply for that opportunity you feel unqualified for. Post that video even if you think it's cringe. Launch that business even if you don't have all the answers. Say yes to yourself even if the world says no. Your breakthrough is allergic to cowardice. It only responds to courage. So stop waiting to feel ready. You're already worthy. You're already enough. You're already capable. No retreat. No surrender. No excuses. If you've been thinking of quitting, don't. If you've been feeling hopeless, breathe. If you've been tired of trying, rest, but don't stop. If you've been doubting yourself, stop listening to lies. And if you've been wondering if you're good enough, let me be loud and clear. Yes, you are. You are strong enough. You are smart enough. You are powerful enough. You are chosen. You are called. You are capable. You are here for a reason. And as long as there is breath in your lungs, you have another shot. So get up, straighten your back, wipe your tears, square your shoulders, smile like a lion, and repeat after me. No retreat, no surrender. Let the storm come, I'll still be standing. Let the haters talk, I'll keep building. Let the failures happen, I'll keep learning. Because I've made up my mind. I will not retreat. I will not surrender. I was born to win. Let this speech live in your soul. Play it back when you feel weak, and remember, you're not just fighting for yourself. You're fighting for your future. And trust me, your future looks good. No retreat, no surrender. Now go fight and win.